Well, with the game against Brighton coming up, it would be great to have some players back for that. And Roy Hodgson was talking in his press conference that obviously Jordan Ayew is going to be back after his suspension, so that's great news. And also, apparently Eze is on the cusp of returning, so they've just got to work out in the in the few hours before the game starts whether he's going to start the game or whether he's going to be protected and put on the bench. So hopefully he will be able to start the game and will be able to make a good impression on the game and spend a bit of time in the game. Hopefully that will happen. If not, then obviously it's not the end of the world because Ayew will be back, so we'll have a little bit of help in that respect. But it would be great to have Eze on the pitch at some point, and especially just partnering up with Elise, I think that would be fantastic. Dean Henderson, of course, is available. He's also going to be available. I think he's probably going to start the game as well, so he'll probably be the one between the sticks. Apart from that, the others are still injured. He talked about Joel Ward, and he said that he had a scan, and he's going to be out for a little while. He didn't give any more specifics than that, so it's obviously we're going to be missing him as well. So I reckon he's probably going to put Richards at the back there, and have somebody else in the midfield. Will Hughes, if he's well now, which he should be after the last game, he'll probably go in there instead. And obviously we'll have Jordan Ayew back, so it won't be quite as bad as it would have been if he hadn't been available. So I think we're going to see Richards in going back into his more familiar position. In terms of result, Brighton haven't done that well lately. I mean, obviously they've had a good start to the season, but they haven't had the best of performances. They haven't had a clean sheet for quite a while, so that's a bit encouraging. So I think it's going to be a win. I think we're going to win 2-1. I think they are going to score a goal, but I think we're going to have the edge on them, and we're going to win 2-1. Especially after the last couple of performances, if we can play like that against Brighton, I think we've got a good chance of getting something out of the game at least. So I'm looking for a win there, and obviously it's an old rivalry. We all know what the old rivalry is. I know it's not a derby. People who keep calling it a derby, it's not a derby. It's a rivalry, and it's a long-standing rivalry. And I'm sure there are plenty of places online where you can read about that as to what the rivalry is if you're not familiar with it. So obviously, we want to win the game. It's a huge game for Crystal Palace, and I think we're going to be winning it. But let me know down in the comment section what you think. Do you think we're going to win the game? Give me your score predictions as always, and let me know about the personnel news about having Jordan Ayew back, and probably I think having Chris Richards at the back to replace Joel Ward. Let me know all the things about that as well, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're listening to this in the podcast, don't forget to listen to that as well. Apparently on Good Pods, which is you might not know what it is, but it's an app that a lot of podcasts are on. Apparently I'm number 32 in the indie sports charts, so that's absolutely fantastic. I'm really chuffed with that. I know it's not iTunes, but hey, you've got to take the pluses where they come. So if you're all listening to this on the podcast, thank you for listening to me on there, and don't forget to spread the word wherever you see me, and to subscribe and follow along for all that good stuff. And I'll see you next time.